Welcome to the heart of British royalty, Buckingham Palace, where history dances with opulence and every stone whispers a tale. This is more than just a building. It's a living chronicle of power, ceremony, and grandeur. As we step through its golden gates, prepare to be swept into a world where East meets West, tradition clashes with modernity, and splendor never sleeps. The palace stretches before you like a gilded fortress, 355 feet wide, 390 feet deep, crowned by an elegant skyline that dominates London's horizon. Its sheer scale is staggering, with over 830,000 square feet of floor space housing everything from glittering ballrooms to secret offices. Behind its stately facade lies a labyrinth of corridors, chambers, and stories waiting to be discovered. As you approach, the polished stone gleams under the English sun, reflecting centuries of pageantry and protocol. The royal standard flutters above, signaling the monarch's presence within this sprawling estate. With each step toward the entrance, anticipation builds. What secrets lie behind these regal doors? Inside, the numbers speak for themselves. 775 rooms, including 52 principal bedrooms, 78 bathrooms, and 92 offices. It's a city within a palace, complete with a post office, cinema, swimming pool, and even a jeweler's workshop. Every corner hums with purpose. Every hallway echoes with whispered commands. Tucked away in the quiet north wing, the royal family occupies a modest suite of private rooms, a rare retreat from the public eye. Here, amidst personal portraits and cherished mementos, life unfolds far from the gaze of courtiers and cameras. It's a sanctuary amid the spectacle. Ascend to the first-floor piano nobile, where the staterooms await in all their splendor. These ceremonial halls form the beating heart of royal hospitality, designed to dazzle diplomats, dignitaries, and guests of honor. Each room tells a story of artistic mastery and imperial pride. At the center of it all stands the music room, its sweeping bow window casting light across marble floors and gilded ceilings. Once filled with melodies from visiting orchestras, today it serves as a visual symphony of Baroque architecture and refined elegance. It is the jewel in the crown of these grand interiors. Flanking the music room are the blue and white drawing rooms, one cool and serene, the other warm and luxurious. Their walls are adorned with priceless tapestries, their chandeliers dripping with crystals that catch the light like captured stars. These rooms are stages for royal conversations and quiet reflections. Stretching like a painted corridor through time, the picture gallery spans 55 yards, toplit by a glass ceiling that bathes masterpieces in natural light. Rembrandts, Rubens, Van Dycks. Their eyes seem to follow you as you walk beneath them. Each canvas holds a chapter of European history. Beyond the gallery lies the throne room, a chamber of ultimate authority and ceremonial significance. Two thrones stand side by side, draped in velvet and gold, beneath a canopy fit for coronations and investitures. This is where honors are bestowed and nations honored. Before reaching the throne, guests pass through the green drawing room, a vast antechamber echoing with footsteps and whispered introductions. Its emerald tones and towering columns evoke a sense of reverence and anticipation. It is the final threshold before the seat of power. In the guardroom, statues of Queen Victoria and Prince Albert stand in Roman garb, framed by richly woven tapestries. They seem almost alive, guardians of the palace's legacy. Here, visitors pause before ascending the grand staircase, hearts quickened by the weight of history. The grand staircase rises like a theatrical curtain, leading upward to the most formal parts of the palace. Beneath its sweeping banisters and crystal chandeliers, generations of diplomats and dignitaries have climbed in solemn procession. It is both stage and symbol. Though reserved for official events, these rooms open to the public every summer. Visitors wander wide-eyed through corridors once trod by kings and queens, imagining the pomp and circumstance that once filled these halls. It's a rare glimpse behind the royal curtain. Directly below the state apartments lie the semi-state rooms, less ostentatious but no less impressive. Used for luncheons, audiences, and garden parties, They bridge the gap between grandeur and intimacy. The Bow Room, at their heart, hosts thousands of guests each year. From the marble hall, guests spill into the semi-state rooms, greeted by polished floors and high ceilings. The hall itself is a masterpiece of classical design, its pillars rising like silent sentinels. Light filters through tall windows, casting soft shadows on carved reliefs. Each summer, thousands flow through the Bow Room en route to the gardens beyond. Laughter and conversation fill the air, mingling with birdsong and the scent of blooming roses. It is a moment when the palace breathes, opening its arms to the people. In the west-facing garden wing lies the Belgian Suite, a series of rooms named after King Leopold I of Belgium. Rich in history, these chambers hosted Nicholas I of Russia and Napoleon III of France. Each visit left its mark in decor and memory. The 1844 room, built for Tsar Nicholas I, still retains its imperial charm, a sitting room turned audience chamber. Nearby, the 1855 room honors Napoleon III, its gilded moldings whispering of Franco-British diplomacy. These are not just rooms, they are chapters in international relations. Narrow corridors link the suite, one enhanced by saucer domes reminiscent of Sir John Soane's genius. Another boasts Gothic vaulting, a testament to evolving tastes. These spaces, though compact, pulse with historical energy and architectural flair. In 1936, Edward VIII briefly made the Belgian Suite his private apartments. His short reign left a fleeting but poignant imprint on the palace's narrative. The early 19th century designs still echo with the colors of scagliola and lapis lazuli he once admired. Edward VII later oversaw a Belle Époque transformation, bathing the rooms in cream and gold. The result was timeless elegance, a blend of old-world craftsmanship and new-century sophistication. The suite remains a jewel of royal hospitality. Turn now to the East Wing, added between 1847 and 1850. Here, the influence of the Brighton Pavilion lingers, an exotic blend of red and blue, lacquer and silk. The Chinese luncheon room awaits, a feast for the eyes with its oriental chimneypiece and Kylan clock. Crafted by Robert Jones and Richard Westmacott, the luncheon room's fireplace once graced the banqueting hall of Brighton. The Kylan clock, a marvel from Jing Dejun, ticks softly in the background, its movement updated by Vulliamy in the 19th century. Next door, the yellow drawing room glows with hand-painted Chinese wallpaper, installed in 1817. Its chimneypiece, a whimsical take on Chinese design, features nodding mandarins and fierce dragons sculpted by Jones. It's a dream of the East in the heart of London. At the core of the East Wing sits the Centre Room, a Chinese-style saloon enhanced by Queen Mary in the 1920s. Lacquered doors from Brighton frame the space, while mirrored walls reflect porcelain pagodas and delicate furniture. It is a hidden paradise. Running the length of the East Wing is the Great Gallery, known modestly as the principal corridor. Mirrored panels multiply the view of rare artifacts and painted screens, creating a shimmering illusion of endless space. It's a visual feast. Now shift focus to the palace's ceremonial soul, the throne room where investitures unfold. Here, recipients kneel before the monarch, swords tapping shoulders as knighthoods are conferred. Military bands play, families watch, and history is made. When heads of state arrive, the ballroom comes alive, 120 feet long, 60 feet wide, 45 feet high. Beneath a Delhi Durbar-inspired baldachin, silver-gilt service glints on tables set for 170. The grand service, crafted for George IV, has graced these occasions since 1811. Each November, the palace hosts the diplomatic corps in a dazzling display of unity. All staterooms open, chandeliers sparkle, and mirrors double the light in Nash's optical masterpiece. It's a night where nations gather in shared splendor. In the 1844 room, ambassadors receive credentials, and lunch meetings unfold. The music room hosts christenings and concerts alike. Here, tradition adapts, tiaras mingle with modern fashion, and history gently evolves. Once, Men wore knee breeches and women dragged trains and feathers. But change came. Hemlines rose, uniforms relaxed. Today, lounge suits and black tie rule the day and evening. Yet elegance endures, redefined by time. Not so long ago, young aristocrats came out at court, curtsying in full regalia. 3 ostrich plumes adorned their hair, trains trailing behind. In 1958, Queen Elizabeth II replaced these rituals with garden parties, joyful, inclusive, and utterly modern. Behind the palace sprawls a lush oasis, 42 acres of lawns, trees, and a tranquil lake. Hosting up to 8,000 guests in summer, it is the backdrop for milestone celebrations. Tennis courts, helicopter pads, and wildflowers coexist in this green haven. Adjacent lies the Royal Mews, a Rococo treasure housing carriages and horses. The gold state coach, built in 1760, gleams with Cipriani panels. It has borne monarchs to coronations for centuries, most recently Charles III. Tradition rides in style. The mall leads ceremonially from Admiralty Arch to the palace gates, lined with history and pageantry. Trooping the color marches here, flags fluttering above cheering crowds. It's a road paved with royal symbolism. Yet even here mystery lurks. The boy Jones slipped in 3 times in the 1800s. In 1982, Michael Fagan reached the Queen's bedroom, a breach that echoed globally. Only in 2007 did trespassing become a crime. The palace guards its secrets fiercely. But perhaps the greatest twist lies not in breaches or ceremonies, but in how the palace adapts, embracing the modern while honoring the past. It is both fortress and home, museum and theater, sacred and accessible. Imagine standing in the picture gallery as the monarch walks through, trailed by diplomats and dignitaries. Chandeliers blaze, mirrors glow, and history seems to ripple through the air. This is not just a place, it is a living monument. As the tour ends, you leave not just with photos, but with a deeper understanding of Britain's soul. Buckingham Palace is more than a building. It is a mirror of monarchy, culture, and the enduring dance between tradition and change.